This video describes how to use Teaching Brass, a guide for students and teachers. Here we have the Mountain Peak Methods webpage. It's just www.mountainpeakmethods.com. This is where the web content of Teaching Brass is hosted. As you can see, we have 3 tabs. We're on the home page. There's also a login tab and a register tab. The register tab is where you'll get started. This is where you need to enter your access code. If you bought your book from a bookstore, you'll have to enter this code manually. Please be careful because it is case sensitive. If, like most of you, you bought your book online, then you will have received an email from us. I'm going to show you how to do this because it's very simple. Here's my email account and here's the email that I sent to myself. There are some directions here, but this is the important part. We want to select our code, right-click, copy. Then we'll go back to our web page, our sign-up page, paste our code in, and hit submit. Once you use your code, you don't use it anymore. So you don't need to remember your code. Now this is the next panel. This is where you'll create your username, and you want to remember this because this, the username and password, is how you will log in from this point forward. And you'll put in your email address, first name, last name, and then your phone, and hit submit. Here's the next screen. It says thanks for joining, and an email has been sent to the address you provided. So your next step is to go back to your email account and check for that email. Sometimes it takes 5 or 10 minutes. Usually it's pretty quick though. So we'll go back to our email, and in fact here it is. It says account administration. Now if you don't find the email, please check your spam folder. Sometimes they end up in there. So here's the next step. And you would just click on this link if you're in rich text. I don't happen to be, so what I'm going to do is just select that link and copy it. You may be able to just click on it though, as I said. Then I'm going to just put it in up here in my address bar, and it says thanks for activating your account. So now you have your account created. Your next step is to go to the login page. This is old information. And you'll plug in your username and password, and now you're in. So this is inside the Mountain Peak Methods web page, and this is Teaching Brass and all of the content, which we'll go over next. Once you're inside the Teaching Brass web page, you'll see My Admin, Edit My User Account, add access to another book. The reason for this link is that we have several items hosted on this web page. But here's the content that you're interested in. As you can see, as I scroll over these big green buttons, they highlight, and we can just select one at random, the harmonic series, and it will take us right to that chapter. If you have to go back to that home page, just click on My Admin, and we're back to the home page. We'll go back to the harmonic series and have a look. With each chapter, you have a PDF version. If you don't like reading from a computer screen, you're welcome to print that out if you'd like. But each chapter is organized just like a regular web page. As you hover over something, if it highlights, then it'll take you directly to that part of the web page. In this case, number 1 happens to be right here, so you'll see us hop down right to below where we were. You can see that. We'll click on 2. And you can see some more detail. This is where all your content is located. As you're working through each of these chapters, you're going to find little icons that mean different things. This movie projector means there's a video you can watch. You just click on that, we'll automatically open our video page and play it for you.
In this video, we're going to learn about the harmonic series and talk a little bit about lip slurs.
Escape
all
takes you back.
Instruments are based upon a
close that window and go right back to where you were before. Whenever you see the musical notes, it means there's a playing activity in the hard copy book. Here's a PowerPoint show which you can download, and that will help you study. Once you're done, you can go back to the top if you'd like, and go back to My Admin. Here's the home page. Maybe have a look at a different chapter. Here's one called Beginning Technique, which has subchapters available. Here's one called Articulation. Whenever you see this icon, it means there's a sound file to listen to. That's poor articulation for you. And back to My Admin, here's your home page. Here's a resource library. You can browse all the videos, and they're cataloged for you by chapter. Or you can browse the other resources, the audio, PDF. Here's an image gallery. It's a great way to study, just to scroll through the images and see if you know what they mean. And that's teaching brass.